My name is Grotta, and welcome to the third edition of the Fightback Weekly Review. Now, it's been a very sad couple of weeks here in Ontario, and I'm referring, of course, to the absolute nightmare that we've seen in Ontario's nursing and seniors' homes across the province. In Canada now, over 1,300 people have died from COVID-19, and it's estimated that over half of those deaths have originated in nursing and seniors' homes across the country. And these aren't quick, painless deaths, but very slow, very agonizing deaths. Often people dying alone, without their family by their side. That is the situation now being faced by us here. Now the question is, what has our government done to address this problem? Well, Doug Ford has described the situation as a wildfire, saying that he was taken by surprise and that they've done all they could to prevent more deaths in our care homes. But the facts tell us another story, that in fact for years we've seen a systematic attack on our nursing and seniors' homes across the province. Systematic cutbacks and underfunding which have reduced the standard of care and left these homes more vulnerable, now being faced with COVID-19. It's not uncommon in Ontario to hear about residents having to share a room with 3 other people, making it far more likely, of course, for the virus to spread. It's not uncommon to hear about care workers working at 2 or 3 residences. Of course, the reason being that private residence owners refuse to offer these workers full-time work and the benefits that would come with it, which again makes the virus far more likely to spread. The fact is that health officials have been warning for years of the consequences of underfunding our care homes across the province. And for years the warnings were ignored by both Conservative and Liberal governments. Now you might imagine, well, they must be doing something now, surely. But you'd be wrong. In fact, still to this day, we see a lack of testing in our care homes. We see a lack of protective equipment. Only recently has Doug Ford banned care workers from working at multiple residences. But this was done weeks too late. It's been weeks now since BC took similar measures. So the question is, why did Doug Ford take so long? And in response to that question, he's been able to provide absolutely no answers. Even then, there's been absolutely no commitment from Ford to boost the wages of these workers, which begs the question, if previously they were working 2 or 3 jobs, now reduced to 1, how are they going to make up that lost income? These poorly paid workers, how are they going to get by? In fact, many of them may decide it's better just to quit and claim unemployment benefits instead, which will leave many homes unstaffed and may very well make the situation even worse than it is now. The fact is that the ruling elite and powers that be in this country have long since come to terms with the fact that hundreds, if not thousands, of our elderly will die because of COVID-19. And because it's not their loved ones, primarily, who receive often the best in private care, but our loved ones who are standing in the firing line. When these people talk about reopening the economy, what that means is that they've come to terms with the fact that these people must be sacrificed for the sake of the economy. And when they say the economy, they mean the profits of the private residence owners. They mean freeing up more money for bailouts and corporate tax cuts in the next period. In normal times, the underfunding of our care homes results in poor health outcomes for our most vulnerable. But in the era of COVID-19, it's become an absolute death sentence for our loved ones. If a system can be judged by how it treats its most vulnerable, then judging by the piles of dead bodies now in these nursing and seniors' homes, I think we can say with absolute certainty that this system, capitalism, has failed.